Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.
Good morning. It's Wednesday. It's the 11th of March 2026. And there is so much happening, and there's so much we can talk about on the news. There's so much that we can't. That which we cannot talk about on the news, you'll have to join us on the Insiders Club this evening at the Charlie Ward Show at charlieward.com. But what we can talk about, because it's in the public domain, is the collapse of BlackRock. And this is going to be very, very important. It's not that they own lots of companies, but they have got lots of shares, trillions of dollars worth of shares in huge companies and corporations all over the world, including some of the biggest in the world. And for them to collapse is a huge, huge piece of news. But mainstream media is keeping very quiet about it because they've got a huge amount of shares in mainstream media. And they don't want people to know that they're collapsing. But the reality is people are trying to withdraw their money out of BlackRock and being blocked from doing it. They're being stopped by BlackRock from taking their money out. This is very, very dangerous times for investors who've invested in people like BlackRock and in stocks and shares. So be very careful. Morning, Drew.
Good morning, Charlie. Good morning, everyone. Well, reports are circulating online are raising questions about the possible presence of British personnel in Ukraine. The claims follow comments from the Prime Minister suggesting British troops are not operating inside the country. However, a captain from the UK Special Forces Support Group was awarded an MBE. The UK government has consistently stated that British forces are not deployed in combat roles in Ukraine. However, Britain has provided extensive support to Kiev since the start of the conflict, including training Ukrainian troops, supplying military equipment, and offering advisory assistance.
Well, thanks to the gentleman who notified us of this. Thank God we have such a huge loyal following that they've pointed out that a certain member of the British Army and high ranking was there in Ukraine, and you have to be there for a certain period of time. You have to do certain things to qualify to get this award, an MBE, a member of the British Empire, for services in Ukraine. There are certain criteria that have to be fulfilled. Now, if we're not supposed to be there and we were never there according to the government, and he gets an MBE for being there, somebody's not telling the truth. What we have learned over the last 6 or 7 years, and some for a lot longer, that the government is blatantly lying to us. And we're finding that out more and more and more. I've said right from day one, we're living in a pantomime. And we are. We're living in a movie. Our reality is scripted. And it's time for people to wake up. It depends on your frequency. Are you awake? Are you asleep? If you're awake, you'll live in a world of love. You'll live in a new world. That will be your reality. If you're not awake, you'll be living in a world of fear, the old world. You create your own reality. I think half of you haven't got a clue how powerful you really are. You create your own reality. If you want to live in a world of fear, that's the world you'll live in. And you'll spend the rest of your life living in fear. But if you choose, and it is a choice, to live in a world of love and freedom and be a wide awake as to what's going on, you'll have no fear. You'll just sit back and smile at the stupidity of those people that are asleep. And how do you deal with people that are asleep? You have to accept them for where they are and who they are. Be the CEO of your own life. Hire, fire, and promote accordingly. You do that, you'll be very happy. True.
Next up, there is footage circulating online appears to show what witnesses describe as a possible UFO over Manchester Airport, and a sighting has also been seen at Barcelona.
It is, and we talked about this 5 or 6 years ago, that the final stage would be that there would be an alien invasion. Well, we're starting to see now visuals of UFOs in different areas of the world. We get many, many sightings sent to us. This is all part of the pantomime to wake people up. But as I said earlier, it's down to you as an individual. Some people are wide awake. Some people were awake and got fed up of being awake and went back to sleep. That's down to you. I'm happy to be awake and watch what's happening. Some people are fed up with waiting. But that depends on you as well. For those people who want to know more about what's really going on in the world, join us on the Insiders Club this evening and have a wonderful day. We'll see you there.
Bye-bye.
If you want to know the truth, we put out the truth every single day, Monday to Friday. Saturdays and Sundays we spend with our families, as we should do. So if you want to know the truth, come to charlieward.com and see real news daily. And join the Insiders Club, which is live on Wednesdays and Saturdays. Global Gold for those that are based in America and Canada. And for those in the UK and Europe, we have Orvesta. Get yours now. Charlies.gold.